Welcome back, or welcome to Andy Con Trains. Today's video is going to discuss the theme of my layout, which is early CONRAIL freelance. I've seen a lot of comments recently about items that might not have really been in the CONRAIL era, and I will explain that today. I'd like to thank all the new subscribers, returning viewers, all the positive comments, and the likes. If you'd like to see more of the layout and see weekly updates, just please subscribe. I try to do a video every week discussing the layout, and in between them videos, I'll post small video clips of just some operations or other miscellaneous stuff. Here is the Caboose lineup. As you can see, some are still wearing their heritage of their former railroad. The Pensy cabooses, I'm not sure if I'm going to repaint them. I've always liked them. I have a bunch of no scale as well. There's just something cool about those, especially if you're a Pensy fan. So what I like to do, whatever locomotive I buy to fit the theme of my layout, I like to have the matching caboose available as well. So there you see an Erie patched caboose to match my Erie locomotive. So here's one I finished yesterday. Got this for $5 at the Edison train show a couple months ago, along with this RS3 that I made into a dummy and put the patch on it. I know I've had comments that these did not exist in the CONRAIL era, but once again, I enjoy showing the heritage of the original railroad, and it's fun, make it a little different. And here's another one that I just put the CR patches on because I'm a big fan of Pennsylvania. And here's a New Haven. So I actually seen a picture of a New Haven like this, all black, and they didn't paint the areas of the door, and you could actually see some of the orange paint bleeding through the black paint wearing off. So here's some of the locomotives. I'll show you everything actually. Now this is another item that wouldn't have existed, but for $20 I couldn't pass it up. Here's a dummy I did. I also did a rebuilt boxcar with their ladders removed and the plugs on the cap. Put the CR in the middle there. Here's an SD35 showing a little bit of the Penn Central writing on there. The other side actually shows it more. An SD40. I like keeping the keystones on. It's just looks cool. Here's one I haven't touched yet with Bowser C630. Eventually I'll get some patches, just haven't gotten around to it. There's a Bachmann Spectrum dummy I got for $20. The couplers are all messed up, and somehow I lost the rail when I was painting this. I'll eventually fix that. I do have an Amtrak setup that would represent this time frame as well. I'm just not a big passenger fan on this layout. So here's an overview of the yard. Pretty much any direction, any track can easily get into the yard. The only thing I did that causes a slight hiccup is this track is where my third loop is, the far inside loop. Originally wasn't planned, and the train does run through the yard on one of the two tracks it could navigate to get to that turn. It kind of hangs up the yard a little bit, but it's not a huge deal, and I like having the third loop. I'm planning on adding probably 6 inches to the side here and making the yard go all the way down to the end of the layout, just for some storage track and Possibly have it so I can have a staged siding to switch a train out real easily. Along here, we're gonna do some building flats. There's a lot of options in this area. Maybe stick a track to the building flats as well. This wall's a little narrower. This might just get a backdrop and some landscape. The yard's the last area of my focus because it's all track and there's nothing that you're really gonna highlight in this area. This track here is the track that goes into the industrial area / town. I've done some videos of that recently. The switch here comes off the main line. This will go to the engine facility, which I still have no clue what my plans are for that. I keep changing my mind. And then here's the ramp track that goes underneath the town to go to the coal breaker. Right here is the big crossover from the outside to the inside, which allows you to get in and out of the yard easily. The track to the inside here originally was planned to be a staging / passing track. It still acts as one as long as you're not running a train continuously on that loop. And here you have it. Here's the dock wall for where the coal barge will be. This was made out of plastruck material. Some Vallejo German red-brown primer paint. A little bit of some wash to do some fading with the airbrush. Nothing's permanent yet. I want to wait till the last possible time to do the water coating here, just so I don't get anything on it. Here's a Walther's tugboat kit. This is a really fun build. Only a few parts are difficult, like the railings are not exactly easy to do. I'm gonna get more figures as well for this kit. If anybody's near South Jersey, there's this awesome store called AAA Hobbies in the Magnolia / Lawnside area right off of 295 and Route 30. They have all major brands of model paints. They also have a lot of styrene and plastruck material. If you're in the building model planes and cars, boats, they have a lot of that stuff too. They're big on RC items. 10 minutes away is also Yankee Dabbler, which is one of the local stores I go to. Once again, I'd like to thank everybody for watching the videos, subscribing, the positive comments, and as always, stay tuned for more.